Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Now, this is going to be a quick tarot reading. I don't expect it to go on too long. It could, right? Potentially. But you guys, I want you guys to know, if you guys have seen my content before, I'm going to let you guys see my eyes. But I really just want to channel, okay? So I'm an intuitive, clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizant. I focus rarely on just what I hear around me. I focus in on what my spirit team is telling me. So I've learned to differentiate, and I want to come into this humble. I want to come into this kind of curious because I've heard some things about this person, DJ Akademiks. I do not know him, okay? So just a disclaimer, I don't know him. I don't profess to know him personally. I don't profess to know anything about the situation personally. I do not want to take it personally. This is going to be something I hope you are open to. If you're not, do not feel like you have to watch this reading. I am new to the YouTube world, so some people will be deterred by that and walk away because I don't have as many subscribers yet. Please do not do that. If you feel like you resonate with me, keep going. Keep seeing what I offer on this channel, on this platform, and see if I'm a good fit for you. So let's tap in, okay? So I'm just feeling like I should tap into his energy just to kind of understand the background of DJ Akademiks. Like, what is his relationship to Drake? Why is he feeling so strongly, right? Because I've seen him emotionally like respond to what's been going on between Kendrick and Drake, and I just want to understand, where is he coming from? As I was shuffling the deck and talking to you guys, I got this card coming through, and it is Cult. Did not see it before. I feel like I need to do something here to cut the deck and look at what I saw. Anyway, let's go down so you guys can see the cards and not think that I'm just pulling them out of my ass, okay? So there's my iPhone, there's my mic, my mouse. So 1 second. You're gonna see all the cards as they come in. I don't want to hear it about it coming out because I'm faking it, okay? No, I don't want to hear that. So government. So we have a number of cards coming through that are in relation to DJ Akademiks. He's involved in some cult-like following. Now, if you guys have seen my Drake video prior, where I literally yesterday talked about him having a very strong following, and that there would be one individual in particular that would really defend him, and then also do some things that were because of feeling at a crossroads. He feels like he's at a crossroads, and I'm wondering if he's the person I was talking about in the last video. So please check that out. But yeah, he feels like he has to clean up some bullshit or clean up some things that happened between Kendrick and Drake. He feels very tied to him because there's something about this card here. Let's tap into why. Why is the government card here? So there's something about, you know, conspiracy theories, right? This card in this deck is going to involve a lot of things that are conspiracies. So don't assume that it's going to be all crazy. I intuitively look at these cards. I think aliens are not that crazy because I feel like everyone's waking up to the fact that everything is deeper than we think. So like, I feel like with the alien cards, he feels kind of like he's being watched, observed, okay? He feels like he needs to be careful of how he operates because he feels observed by people. When you think of the government and aliens, you have to think intuitively. They usually are watching people that are external or foreign to Earth, to humanity, right? So he's feeling externally like he is just uncomfortable with how things are going currently in the climate. If he's his friend, if he's Drake's friend, you would think that. He's trying to clean up some things. Why is he trying to clean up this stuff? He feels like he's entrenched in some water. He has a lot of things, or there's a lot of information and insight that people close to Drake and Drake himself have on him. He feels like he's going underwater. He feels like he's drowning. I mean, wouldn't you do the same if you felt like someone had a lot of stuff on you? You would probably try to defend or clean up things for them. Unless you're on some moral high ground, that's cool. But we got to think about this realistically. It seems as though, and I'm hearing the word that I don't want to say, it's like the R word, but it's about your like mental space. Someone's saying that, but I don't know if he says that a lot, but water in school is here. Okay, so he's feeling like he's underwater. He feels like he's a student, or like he is having to take on all the lessons, and there's corruption here. So, and debt. He's indebted to him. He has, so Drake, he owes Drake money as well. He might even feel bad about what happened to Drake recently. I heard that he was actually involved in some altercation with like a shooting. It feels as though he feels like indebted to him in some way as it relates to that. I don't know if he tried to stand up for him or tried to help him pay off something, but there's some money here that's involved. So he tried to help clean up something with Drake. Yeah, he feels like the whole situation of being at war, he feels like he should be grateful that he's not directly involved, in the sense that he is in a beach in comparison to Drake. So he feels like he's the one that can come from the outside, in the sense, from a sense of looking into Drake's world and saying, I can help you and I can bring some insight, or I can bring some knowledge, or bring some words to help you. We have beach, affluent, and weird science. So the operations of the lead, or like how people are in the industry, it doesn't have to be controversial. It's really just about having something on someone and being careful and making sure that your steps are you're counting your steps, you're counting how you move, because people are watching. Okay, if you're marketing for someone, like I feel like he has some form of marketing with Drake. What is this, Spirit? That feels like it should come out. He communicates with him in some form or fashion, has a fire for him. We have death in social media. He hates that people are castrating him, is what I'm hearing. Castrating Drake in social media. He hates it. Is there anything else you'd like to say about this situation with DJ Akademiks? We have both. So he's planning on trying to bridge something, or trying to help Drake across. But I feel almost like there's an element, though, of being forced, because it's like a mind game. He's going through some mind issues, some issues with his mental space, guys. I just want you to know that. Like, he's being fucked with. DJ Akademiks, okay? Yeah, I feel like he has a really strong desire to know God, or just a strong desire to be close to God. Before, let's see why. Why? Pizzagate. Oh my gosh, guys. So that's what I'm getting. He just wants to be successful. That was the beginning. That was what kind of lured him into this whole industry to begin with, of course. But he was willing to do whatever it took, and he went there. Okay, so I want to keep going, because I feel like there's more. Where would you like me to go with this, Spirit? Is there anything else from this deck that you'd like me to use, or anything you'd like me to say from this deck? Anything else before I move on? I'm hearing 2 cards, so let's look at that. We have 6. Oh, we have struggle in reverse. And we also have man-made disaster. So he feels like, he feels like he's always had to struggle. He's always had to pick up the pieces of people around him that have fucked with him or messed with him. I feel like he's had so many man-made disasters from people not coming through for him the way that they should. So I feel like he has to deal with some deep woundings, and how this triggers him. Okay, this is triggering him, this situation with Drake. But I also feel like he has some kind of allegiance, and he has to maintain that. So, or he feels like he has to. Okay. When you look at this person here with the trafficking card, I mean, they're feeling forced, okay, in a sense. All right, so let's keep going. What messages, what is he learning? Okay. True compassion and power of sound. So he's trying to use his voice to communicate something big that he feels strongly about, and also to have compassion on Drake. I feel like he's doing this blindly, though, without consideration for how it will come and fall back on him. Okay, and then we also have homing beacon. He's hoping for God. I feel like he's trying to reach out to either God or some entity to help, but I feel like he's going a little ahead of himself. Okay, he's trying to return the favor here, and it's against his conscious mind. Like, he's literally having doubts about whether or not this is wise, but he is trying to be, I'm hearing allegiance. He has an allegiance, so he has to kind of do it anyway, even if his mind isn't in it. If you guys are looking at that card, you can tell, like, this person, he's just not mentally in it. Now, if you guys want more information on him as a person, which is typically how I do things, I usually just go on here with healing messages and information on the person themselves. Please let me know. This time around, I just felt like I needed to talk about this and clarify it. So I hope that helps you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.